How's everyone doing? I'm back. Oh boy, have I got something special for you guys. This is what happens when I'm bored late at night trying to figure out new things for this channel. I'm so onto expired stuff. But I'm not doing bottles anymore. After that uproar, I'm not doing that. So I bought a bunch of expired cans. Oh yeah, these are going to be fun. As you can see, we do have the Surge. That was, I believe, 2016, 2017. We have the 2019 First Mountain Dew Voodoo. And this crumpled up can of 1893 Pepsi. But not just that one, we also have the black currant one as well. There's also a ginger flavor, and I think there's a citrus flavor. I couldn't get a hold of those, so I don't know how to say that. I tried to find the Pepsi, Crystal Pepsi in cans. Unless they're like from like the 90s, I'm not going to do it. But they're pretty much in the bottle form when they came out last. So, not going to do those. I know this one's going to be a bad, because it's not opened. I'm just letting you know now. But the liquid's only to where my finger is. Everything else is just air. So I tried to find another one off of eBay, but unfortunately they are way too expensive. These two came together. This one was by itself. I do have the 2020 version of the Voodoo coming. That will probably not be here until next week. So we'll probably mix it in with something else. And then the Surge. So starting things off, I just want to get the really crappy can out of the way. So I absolutely loved these. If you don't remember them, Pepsi kind of came out with an 1893 version of Pepsi. It was a very smooth cola, kind of like how the Nitro Pepsis were. At least that's how I remember it, without the fizz or the head on top. But yeah, it was just a small can. That's all that they were. I think that you could get them for like $2 back then. And I only thought there was one addition. It was just the regular cola flavor. But no, there was actually several others, and especially the black currant, which I'd never had before, ginger and citrus. So when I got these offline, the guy that packed them up, I don't think he had any more, so he probably saved this one for last, but whatever. I really don't know what to expect from this, and this is, if you guys are going to do expired sodas and everything, you're going to run across this, whoever your dealer is. This is the first time that I've actually gotten a can that's not completely full. It could have just been an error at the factory, or over time it has just, gone out. I don't know how that's possible, but it is sealed. I mean, it's got crumples on it, but there's nothing coming out of it. Let's pop it open. Let's just get this one over with. No fizz. So we're just going to dump the whole thing out. There is some carbonation to this, if you can see that on camera. It smells like a really shitty Pepsi. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of how I remember it. It's a little flat. You can definitely taste that it's old. What I'm getting is that it's like the Nitro Pepsi. It's a little bolder than what you're normally drinking. And this does actually have the cola nut extract to it. I kind of wish Pepsi didn't stop making these. Kind of like the Nitro Pepsis. Because I think there's a small niche of people that like these things. I love the Nitro Pepsi. Unfortunately, these stopped pretty much after, I think, a year or two. They didn't have a long shelf life. A long run time. It's not bad. I kind of wish that it was a fuller can. You can definitely taste it's more caramel. And it's not as sweet as like a normal Pepsi is. So, if you are able to get some of these, you're going to be racking up like $50 just to get an unopened can. Unfortunately, though, some of them might be like this, so make sure you check your eBay seller. If they say that can's not completely full, I don't remember that my seller told me that, but whatever. We got to try it. That's it. Kind of a shame that these guys aren't made anymore. but I can scratch this one off the list. It was a good Pepsi. It really was, and I do hope they bring them back one day. But let's move on to its cousin. And the cousin I'm talking about is the 1893 Pepsi Black Currant Cola. Pretty much the same look as the other one is. It is in a purplish kind of color, cola nut. Yeah, so it kind of just says, so with the 1893 bold blended cola made with cola nut, dark brown malt flavor, which is probably what that smooth flavor was. You have the touch of aromatic bitters. I didn't really get that. Sparkling water and real sugar. I mean, yeah, you can definitely tell because it's not as sweet. But this one, boldly blended cola made with cola nut extract, black currant essence, sparkling water, real sugar. So, and this one is a heavy can. This is probably what, that one should have been. I do love the purple on that. That is a very pretty purple. So this one, too, is not very fizzy. It's a lot darker than the other one was. It smells really bitter. I've never had black currant before. It does not smell inviting. It's not very strong. It almost has like kind of a beerish taste to it. And I don't think that's the malt. I think that's the black currant. Oh, I don't like it. Yeah, there's something about this. And I love how they say that a premium cola infused with a bold berry finish. The bold berry, it's very unpleasant. There's no aftertaste. But that first sip, it's, how to say it? I can't put it into words. I just probably don't like black currant. And this is the first black currant soda that I've had. Unfortunately, that it is expired. But, yeah. If I do get the ginger or the citrus, I will definitely show them on the channel. But, yeah. I am kind of surprised that I never saw these in Publix. I always found these at Publix. But, yeah. No, I don't really care for this one. And like I said, it's not very sweet, and it's that real sugar that's in it. But it's just that first taste. It's very odd. It's just mucky on the tongue. But it doesn't hold on to the tongue. There is no aftertaste. But I don't want any more. So kind of disappointing that the 1893s are gone. I think a lot of people did like the ginger, because the ginger apparently is the most expensive one. And the citrus is hard to find. So if we find them, we'll review them. But like I said, since they're expired, they're not going to get a full, markings and everything, because we're honest on this channel. And you can definitely tell that either the flavors have been dulled over the years. Like I said, these are from 2016 or 2017 or something like that. So we're looking at almost 10 years. I know, and that's strange. But let's move on. All right, like I said, I am getting the 2020 version of the Mountain Dew Voodoos. But for right now, we have the 2019 version, which was the very first Voodoo that they did. But look at this artwork, guys. This was Mountain Dew, just perfection. You just gotta love how they actually gave a damn about their illustration. I love to say that, it seems like so long ago since they, changed everything up and made that AI crap. And I'm sorry, I love the original Mountain Dew font to this. So, 2019 wasn't. It doesn't seem like 2019 was that long ago. But damn. But yeah, I just can't get over how great these cans look. I love how they had to say soda on the bottom of this. But Voodoo, I think this is the one that they said this was the candy corn version. We started the program in 2020, guys, but I didn't review the 2019 version or the 2020 version. We got into the 2021 version, so we kind of missed out on these guys. I really didn't know they were out. So it still has a good fizz to it. And it's almost got that Cake Smash color to it. I love that kind of ghostly hue. It's so pretty. It smells like liquefied candy. I am getting something. But I don't think it's candy corn. This tastes like Skittles. The ones that did not have, I guess you could say that has the green apple in it. So if you took like the rainbow Skittles and added the lime and the green apple to it and blended them all together and added some carbonation, that's what this is. It is so intoxicatingly sweet. Wow. It's good though. It is refreshing. It is, oh God, it's making my stomach sick because that's how sweet it is. Yeah, if they just brought this one back, just take off the 2019, just say Mountain Dew Voodoo for the Halloween season. You could have like the Voodoo and maybe the Pitch Black together. I think they would make money. That's good. I am really disappointed we didn't review this one, but I think I did try this before I did the Soda Chat channel because this flavor is very familiar to me. But I don't think that we did anything that we were going to review it. And you got to remember back then it was just, whatever I could find. But yeah, that's really good. And of course though, I just miss the illustrations on this, guys. It's just so great. Well, disappointing, not disappointed in that flavor. Mountain Dew, come on. These were your roots. This is the roots of Mountain Dew. This type of flavor. Stop bringing out stuff like dragon fruit, okay? Nobody gives a rat's ass. I mean, I don't give a rat's ass. You probably do. I don't. Oh, that Voodoo. That's good. Let's move on. And now the controversial Surge. I remember when this came out, guys, and I was like ecstatic to see it. And I was disappointed in the ones they brought back. I get our taste buds change over time. I was a kid when Surge came out and people were like, oh my God, it's got too much sugar and it's got drugs in it and kids don't know what they're drinking and they're going to become, crazy zombies and eating people and all that fun jazz. That's when they got rid of Surge and they brought Volt. You guys remember Volt? We were mad at Volt, but then we were mad that they got rid of Volt. Surge. And just that can. And I got to give it to them for bringing back the original look of Surge. But I only remember Surge being in bottles. So yeah, this is not the original. This is the newer one that came out back in 16 or 17. And like I said, to me it tasted like Volt. A lot of people were pissed off with it because they assumed that they were holding back on everything. However, our taste buds have changed. Mountain Dew brings out something sweeter and we're just like, oh, well, something just doesn't taste right anymore. But Surge, oh my God. I'm actually very surprised that I actually got one of these. You can still get them off of eBay. You're going to be paying a little bit of money for them. And you're only getting one. Oh, sir. I really don't even want to open it because I don't want my childhood to be ruined because I just remember getting Surge for the first time and it was, it was such a great step away from like Mountain Dew. And I drank the original Mountain Dew. We have not reviewed that one. I haven't touched the original Mountain Dew in 20 years. Ugh, I can't even think about the original Mountain Dew anymore. But Surge. Oh, God. Just the nostalgia of this can and it being on this channel just makes me so happy. Doesn't it make you happy, Harold? You weren't even around. You weren't even plastic yet. You were not even there. But citrus flavored soda. I love how they don't have to put the original Surge. There's nothing on here. Under the authority of the Coca-Cola Company. Alright. That's enough. Let's go ahead and open this up. We let this video go on a lot longer than I intended. Oh, that green death flavor. Oh, look at that. That acid green. Oh, my God. I don't remember it having a lot of fizz, so I think that's accurate. I remember it being a lot more pungent. This just smells like Volt. All right. This one's for you, 90s and early aughts. It's not as pungent. It's not as punch in the face. Yep. This just tastes like Volt. And there's no way that I can get Volt, guys. I've never been able to find Volt. I'll keep looking for Volt. But it's one of those that a lot of people tried to forget. So I think they either got rid of them all I don't even know if Volt was from the Coca-Cola company. This isn't bad. This was a decent attempt to the millennials that enjoyed Surge. Is it Surge? No. Just like when they brought back Pitch Black, it was not the Pitch Black I remembered as a kid. It was a great attempt. In fact, I think the Purple Thunder was more of an attempt of Pitch Black than the Pitch Black was. But it's good. It's not refreshing. I'm kind of... It's not as sweet either. But the color... I mean, the aroma's kind of there. But like I said, this is just Volt. I remember Surge having a lot of sugar. It gave you a punch. Kind of like how the original Mountain Dew amps were. This was kind of like the first energy drink that we had as kids. And it was fantastic. But yeah, I'm so glad that I got this on the show. There's ones that I really wanted to show you on Soda Chat. One being Pitch Black, which we've done. Sadly, it was the newer Pitch Black, which I enjoyed, which they only had out for like a month and then got rid of it. I'm glad I got it. Not complaining. The other one is Surge. Finally got Surge on the channel. I don't think we're going to get Volt. And the other one is going to be Crystal Pepsi. Whether Crystal Pepsi comes back, I don't know. And there's also another one. It's the Pepsi Twist, which I don't think they're ever going to bring out again. So yeah, that's good. Oh, my childhood. God, it just brings me back being in elementary, middle school, going home, watching Digimon. Yeah. Reminiscence. Well, that's it, guys. So these are the expired sodas that we have lined up. And starting off the year's not bad. I mean, unfortunately, with this one was kind of a give and take. You got what you paid for. This one was just awful. I don't know why they brought this one out. Mountain Dew Voodoo. Mountain Dew, come on. Brand new year. Go back to your roots. You don't need this other... I don't know what you're trying to prove. Mountain Dew was its own thing. Yes, you don't need 3 different flavors for one holiday. And that's why you complain about not selling your product. Have 1 or 2. That's all you need. You don't need 3. And Surge. Do I want Surge to come back? I do. Would I drink it as much now that I'm older? Probably not. I mean, the millennials now have grown up that we don't drink as much soda. Now it's the probiotic sodas. But it is good that they did attempt to bring this back. And again, I'm happy that I got to have it on this channel. And that's it, guys. Starting the year off good. Alright, you guys, so starting things off, we had the 1893 Pepsi Cola Original Cola. So like the other one that's going to come after this, the can is just blasé. It's nothing really special. 3. The aroma and the flavor, it is expired. There wasn't enough liquid inside. It's probably was just an error can. What I got from it, it did have the remnants of that good, refreshing, smooth flavor that I liked from the 1893 Pepsi. Sadly, though, since it's not very fizzy, the flavor's pretty much mellowed out at this point since it's so old. It's just going to be a 2 across the board, and overall 2. 1893 Pepsi Cola Black Currant Cola. Again, the can is just going to be a 3. It's okay. I do love that purple, though. The aroma itself is interesting, but like its cousin, it's okay. It just smells like a regular cola, but you can definitely tell there's something there, too. But that flavor is just awful. Like I said, it's mucky. And it kind of has like a rancid beer flavor. And again, that's probably because that it's older. It didn't really hold its carbonation as well. Unless that was how they intended it, I don't know. 1, overall 2. Mountain Dew 2019 Voodoo. Oh, God. So I'm giving it a 10 for the can because I absolutely love it. And I'm keeping the can with the collection with the Cake Smash and the Deep Dive. I just love it. There's no mistaking that there was so much that went into making that artwork. I love it. The flavor and the aroma go hand in hand. I can't give it a solid 10 because that is expired. But the aroma is so sweet. It just tastes like it smells like Halloween. That's what Halloween smelled like. It smells like candy. And I love it. And it has that kind of autumnness to it. I don't know where they got that from. And the flavor is the same. It's just that liquefied Skittles, but it's just so sweet and refreshing. I love it. I kind of wish they would just bring this one back. 9 to 9, overall 9. Surge, newer edition. I'm going to give it an 8 for the can because it's so nostalgic and everything. I love it. I love the green. I love that punch in the face surge with the red. 8. The flavor and the aroma go hand in hand because it's not what I remember. Do I hate it? No. Do I wish it was more? Yes. It to me, it's just very... They watered it down, which is what we didn't want as millennials. We wanted Surge to be what it once was. However, as I get older, do I think that this could be Surge? But it's not. To me, it is not. I want it to be more... I want it to be a roller coaster like I remember as my childhood. And it's never going to be that way again. So 5 and 5, overall 6.